But Chairman Mao is also the chair for the organizing committee for the celebration of birthday, which will happen tomorrow. Chairman Mao, let's talk about General Saleh's journey, especially in the part of the country. You were here as a young leader during the time of the war, and how they fought the war. What has been the biggest contribution of General Saleh?
Before we talk about his contribution, Benson, we must understand his roots. Number one, from the family level, he has a very strong Christian faith. He doesn't wear it on his sleeve, but I think that is where his compassion comes from. That's from the family background. I've been with him, and many times he will not start a meal before praying, something many people now take for granted. So his Christian belief is there. Secondly, he has managed to reinvent himself from being a militarist to somebody who, in his own words, now believes in humanomics or humanism. In the bush, he received the best accolade by being asked by the NRA High Command to draw the plan of attack for Kampala when he was in his 20s. Now, the fact that the NRA managed to take power is a tribute to his military genius for having planned that. At an early age, he was thrown out of the army by the president. He talks about it frequently. Then he had to reinvent himself, and he started being an advocate of financial engineering, financial inclusion, and big investments. He told us himself that he was one time back in Kampala 97. Remember, he was part of the team that was leading the counterinsurgency here. But when the insurgents went down, he went back to Kampala and was busy doing business. One day, a journalist, according to him, provocatively told him, "General, you are in Kampala. Do you know that the LRA may come and run you out of town anytime?" Then he told the journalist that, "I can end that war in 6 months." And there was a big headline in the newspapers. He told us that the president read that headline and called him and said, "So you can end that war in 6 months? So pack up and leave. Go to the north." And that's where my story and his start intertwining.
And I want to also pick your mind, because when General Saleh settled in the north, there's a lot of composition of words that came from leaders and so forth. Other people affiliated him to a couple of things. But we have also seen gradually what General Saleh has been able to do for the region. The hopeful of tomorrow, what do we see from some of the actions he has been able to do already?
You need peace, first and foremost. So we also have to celebrate his contribution to the ending of the war. Even if you love peace, sometimes you need to use arms to create conditions for peace. Then number two, he's a person who has been at the center of resolving all sorts of conflicts. His residence in Gulu is one place where all sorts of warring parties go before him to resolve their conflicts. Thirdly, he has been a champion of financial inclusion. And fourthly, he is a champion of agro-industrial development. And then he is also a humanitarian. He has exhibited compassion in action through the Salim Saleh Foundation for Humanity. Now, the Salim Saleh Foundation for Humanity was launched around 1997, I believe. And there were many people. There were young people, like a young lady who probably you know, Namara Romshana, was working very closely with him to write down some of the ideas, many of which now we see in government documents. Dr. Lukuya was part of it. David Pulkol was with us. and I am there as the vice chairman.
Sure.
Our lawyer is the former Attorney General Biaruhanga. So what people are celebrating tomorrow is how he has moved from militarism to what he calls humanomics, and he considers himself one of the ordinary people.
I need to ask you this because my time is running out. As a friend to General Saleh, because you have been close for over a period of time, what is that one thing that you hold vividly and say General Saleh has done, not only for this country, but globally?
He has been campaigning for the ordinary people to touch cash. You know, cash has been flying up there. You will never hear General Saleh speak, particularly here in Acholi land, without the common phrase, Lubangati Gulu, Chendeti Kampala, which means God is in Gulu, money is in Kampala. So his single biggest contribution through his activities, economic, agro-industrial, industrial parks, investments, is to ensure that the ordinary person touches cash, which has been eluding them for so long.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chairman Mao, for speaking to us. And we wish you tomorrow a happy celebration for the
65 years is an important milestone. When you are 65, you are an elder. So as far as we are concerned, from tomorrow we shall consider him an actually elder.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Again, Canary, we're speaking to DP President Norbert Mao. A couple of things he has said. And again, tomorrow we'll be bringing you this event live as they celebrate the life of General Salim Saleh. Back to you, Canary.